How's it going, troops? Jordan here with some Black Ops 3 beta gameplay. Yes, finally, I've got some hands on some Black Ops 3 beta footage for you guys, courtesy of Good Helvetica. A link to his Twitter and YouTube channel will be in the description below. Definitely go follow him on Twitter and also subscribe to his channel. He's a good friend of mine. He was kind enough to record some Black Ops 3 gameplay so I can provide it to you here on my channel. So here we are on the multiplayer map Evac, and we're playing some team deathmatch, so pretty simple game mode, just kill any enemies that you see. And we're running with the Man O' War, which is an assault rifle. It's quite slow firing, so you've got to make sure you have those shots on target, but it does pack quite a lot of damage, which is quite nice. And we have two attachments on this weapon. We have the reflex sight, or the red dot, as you can see. And also we have the quick draw handle. I think it's called the quick draw handle, but it's basically like the quick draw handle from Black Ops 2, so you can aim down your sights faster, which is quite good. For our secondary, we have a pistol, which is the MR6, I believe it's called. For our grenades, we have our frag grenade as our lethal, and we have two concussions as our tactical grenades. And then for perks, we have Afterburner, Fast Dance, and Gung Ho. And finally, for our score streaks, we have the UAV, the Hellstorm, and the Talon. So it's a pretty standard setup. I don't know whether this was Good Helvetica's first match, but they seem like pretty standard equipment, you know, that you normally get when you first, you know, boot up the multiplayer. But it is quite a nice setup, though. I think he's doing quite well so far. Now, starting off in this match, it is quite slow. There's only like 3 people in the match. I don't know why. I believe there was like 6 at the start, and for some reason people just like either left or just disconnected. But there was 3, and then eventually there were some teammates and enemies that joined. So you know, made up for the whole 6v6 you know, match. But yeah, Black Ops 3. Now personally, I can't give you a first impressions because I have not played it yet. Like I said, Good Helvetica's on the PlayStation 4, and he was you know, kind enough to let me use some of his footage. So I've not played it for myself, so I can't exactly tell you how I feel about it. But I have been listening to what other people's opinions have been. Some people like it, some people really like it, and then there's some people that don't like it for whatever reason. But I want to just quickly talk about a few things that I have noticed people talk about, whether it be something good or whether it be something bad. So one thing that's quite bad is the time to kill, or the hit detection. Some people are saying that it's really wonky and really inconsistent. Like 1 minute you might be killing someone in 3 bullets, the next minute it might be taking you an entire clip just to get a load of hit markers, and then they somehow one-shot kill you, which does sound really inconsistent, and I don't know whether that's a fault. I mean, don't forget this is a beta, so you know, during the beta time maybe there is some issues that go about in terms of the, you know, the game, but whatever it is, hopefully it will get fixed in the final build before it ships. So that's one thing I've been noticing. Another thing that I have noticed within gameplay so far is that specialist abilities and weapons seem to be given much quicker, and you seem to get it a lot more often than what I saw back in the alpha build or the pre-alpha build, which is unusual and kind of does, I don't know, it kind of puts me off a little bit, just because, you know, I don't want to see someone with gravity spikes like 6 or 7 times in a match and they just go and instantly kill me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want really that happening. And what I think is the issue is that it's the timer. I think the timer needs to be longer, so that way people won't get the abilities as often and it wouldn't be such a spam, because, you know, I don't want to see people using like the war machine, or like the glitch ability, or the gravity spikes like 7 times a match. I mean, that's just going to be frustrating. And that's one thing I have noticed, is that I haven't seen people with too many high scoring games, but that's probably not because they're bad, but it's the fact that it's just the, you know, the way the specialists are. You know, you've got some instant kill weapons like the Sparrow or the Annihilator. They just instant kill you, and you know, I think by making the timer longer, I think that will cut it down a lot more, so that way you're still getting your specialist abilities and weapons, but at the same time you're not spamming them at least 7 times in the match, which like I said, I think it's just a little bit too often that you get them. But anyway, troops, I think I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay in the background. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Also, on a final note, you will be seeing videos throughout this week in regards to the Black Ops 3 beta, along with some Black Ops 3 beta gameplay, so definitely be on the lookout for that on my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to do so for all your FPS content, including Black Ops 3. And until the next video, thank you all for watching, stay true to me troops, and I'll see you in game.
Drop. Kill. Smoke, check. Overwatch down. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized. Prophet down. Shut out.
No medals for second place. Crush them. UAV inbound.
Ruin down.
The CDP stands strong.
We kicked some serious ass, guys.